This is my playthrough of the matcha flavored data pack. These are all the data packs I'm using alongside matcha flavored, and these are all the mods I'll be using with this series. Hey guys, what's up? It's been a while since I've done any proper Minecraft videos, and I'm excited for this one. I decided to use a mod pack I saw on YouTube called Matcha Flavored. I noticed a lot of other YouTubers are using this, and I saw it was very casual player friendly. I am not a very casual player. I have gone out of my way over the years to learn everything I can about this game, but I don't think that'll be a problem for this series. I'm gonna use this as an excuse to play like hyper casual Minecraft. Normally, I'm pretty intense with it. I'll make like big builds, I'll use automatic machines off YouTube, but this time I thought I'd just, I don't know, use this as an excuse to try something different. One of the interesting features about this is I'm using a continents data pack, I'm using Jake's tools, and the aforementioned matcha flavored. I don't know if this is going to be a long-standing series on my channel or anything like that. I'll probably mostly use this as an excuse just to talk on my channel, because my Helldivers videos are no commentary. They're pretty like one shot, super easy to make, low editing, low effort. And that's just kind of what I like playing all the time. Ever since Helldivers 2 released, it's all I've really wanted to play. And I hadn't really had motivation to post to my channel until I thought about how often I've been playing that game. And I realized I could post it here as like an archive. So that's why those videos are less clickbaity, more focused on what I want to do, because it helps me archive my enjoyment of this game. But when it comes to Minecraft, I've played this game off and on for my whole life. And I started this channel with an idea of making a dedicated Minecraft series with all my friends on a server. And if you look back to them, that obviously did not go very far. It's going to be a lot of rambling. If you're not into that, this will not be a building focused series where I make awesome mega builds and they're really impressive. Now that the introduction's out of the way, let's get right into the main form of the video that these will consist of from now on. I want to talk about what I've been doing ever since my last Minecraft video about 4 years ago. I have gone through quite a lot. COVID, college, work. I also just stopped doing Minecraft because it was no longer rewarding. I had this idea in my head that I would make this amazing Minecraft world with all my friends, and then it shifted to I'm going to have this awesome modded series that's super unique that only I have thought of. I was inspired by people like Wells Knight and like Cubfan and Mumbo Jumbo, like all like the Hermitcraft people, right? I think we all were. And that's around when like Dream SMP was going. So like in the back of my head, I was like, oh man, I wish I could do something that grand. And I just took a long break from it. And a break like that is exactly what I needed. I have upgraded my computer since then. When I was making my Minecraft videos, I was like on a gaming laptop, and I had a really old editing software. I was trying to get like Photoshop to work, but it would barely run. I have a better grasp of Photoshop now, and I'm using Resolve to edit, so I feel like things are going upwards. But now I'd like to focus on talking about the actual game itself. I noticed that you couldn't make a normal furnace anymore. You had to make something called a mud kiln. And then I quickly realized you couldn't just make like a normal bed. You could make it out of hay. So I did that. And I like the overall design philosophy of this, right? Like, I don't have to kill creatures in order to get their drops. I think that's nice. Like, I can just craft a bed instead of killing a bunch of sheep. All the zombies and stuff are way faster though. That is something I immediately noticed. As well as there being a new unique fishing system. There's just a whole lot. I was very impressed for a data pack. So after this I decided to go like wandering around. I didn't see much at my main area. I had started off in a little spruce island, middle of a lake. And I thought this was a nice place to just stay anyway. But I wanted to go find some ore. I heard there was some combined tools in this data pack. That was very interesting. I tried those out. They're very useful. They say they mine slower, but like compared to maybe normal copper, it's not that big of a difference. I also noticed you couldn't craft stone tools. That's why I've been sticking with wood the majority of this time. Overall, this is just a nice little data pack. I have installed a couple quality of life tweaks myself. You've probably noticed, but I've turned off durability. There's also like keep inventory, but that's a part of Matcha Flavors data pack as well, so it's not a huge thing. I have the tree harvester mod. That way I don't have to struggle chopping down trees. I have noticed it's hard to get saplings. I don't know if that's going to be a reoccurring issue or maybe there's like a workaround. Could just be a compatibility issue. I hope that's not the case. But yeah, no, this is just a very casual, nice time. I've been enjoying it. I turned on a setting to where when mobs destroy blocks, they give them back. That way, when creepers explode, I don't have to scramble around to get every single block and go back into my chest and mine the area around me. I find it pretty enjoyable. I ended up crafting a thing called like a warding cross. I assume it keeps mobs away. I can't place it anywhere, so I'm just gonna keep it in my inventory. But if you've enjoyed, let me know. I'll be posting these maybe once every 2 weeks. They won't be very long. It'll be a bit higher effort than the Helldivers videos, but those won't be going away. So keep tuned. Have a good one.